and welcome back to this week's video. I hope you all are having a great week this week. This week's video is going to be something a little bit different, but I have been in party planning mode between baby showers and Lily's first birthday and helping a friend with her brother's wedding. I feel like it's just DIY party planning non-stop. And so I decided for this video I'm going to share with you my top four kind of must-haves, points, things to do, things not to do, tips for when planning a party. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get started. The four tips that I have are in a specific order, so we're going to start with number 4 and work our way down to my number 1 tip. Number 4 is use fresh flowers when possible. I think bringing fresh flowers into a centerpiece or just throughout a party, I think it makes it look like you have put more thought into it, that you put more work into it, and you kind of just didn't throw it together. I think it just adds another just nice element to a party. Trader Joe's has some amazing flowers for pretty inexpensive. You can literally just buy a bouquet of them and just arrange them in either vases, or I have tons of mason jars and you only need a couple in there. You can add a ribbon to the jar and it just adds an extra touch that I think looks really great. And this actually brings me to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is use ribbon. Ribbon is such an easy way to bring in the colors for your party. When I have a specific color theme, I don't like it to kind of throw up all over the room. I like pops of it, and ribbon is a very easy way to do that. So 2 examples I have of this idea are, here's one of them. This is a jar that we are using at Lily's first birthday. It is holding the straws for her party, and I just added some ribbon to this jar to kind of tie in the colors, which is the green and pink. And then this basket here is holding the napkins for her party, and I added some ribbon to this as well just to tie in the colors and bring the colors into the basket. So those are 2 ways that I have so far used the ribbon, and again, I just think ribbon is just such an easy way to just bring in the colors of your party and put, like I said earlier, you can add them to any vase that you have with your flowers, and it's just so easy, and I think kind of a must do. Tip number 2, this one is the easiest. Any party that you are planning, you're always going to have napkins and you're always going to have utensils. So find a way to make those part of the party and bring in the theme of your party. So here are 2 examples that I have. This one is Lily's party, and this one's a little kind of a little bit more done to this napkin than what you need to do. But all I did at each of these is you just rolled the utensils up in the napkin and then you added something to tie them together. Now this one is super easy. It was a party that I did later last year for a going away party. And this is just paper that I've used to wrap around this. Now this paper came from a 12 by 12 sheet from the craft store that was only 59 cents. 59 cents for this piece of paper that you only need little pieces from to tie these. So I'm telling you, for an extra 59 cents, you can really dress up your utensils. You can really dress up your utensils and make them part of the party. And it's just such an easy way, and you display them on a table a certain way, and it just looks really nice. Plus it's easier for your guests because everything's together and they can just kind of grab it and move on, and they'll have to grab a bunch of different things. And then this one is Lily's party. I just wrapped it with some paper, and then I made these little circle things that I've put on for her party, and I actually have 3 different kinds that I did for her party. But I'm going to do a separate video on all of the things that I've done for Lily's party, so that will come later. But again, finding a way to use your utensils and your napkins and make them part of the party, I think adds it. For an extra 59 cents, you could do this, and it looks like you put more work into it, and it looks really nice. Alright guys, tip number 1, my last and final one, and it's kind of a pet peeve as well as like a tip, and it's one of those do not do tips. Anyway, so my tip number 1, do not do, is never ever under any circumstances use a plastic tablecloth. Don't do it. Resist the urge. Don't even use a tablecloth if you only want to use plastic. I have been all over Pinterest with all my party planning, and I see the cutest centerpieces or the way that people have displayed their food, and they're layered on top of a plastic tablecloth. And I think it cheapens a party, so don't do it. So there are other options, because you're probably like, what else am I going to do? But I'm here to tell you there's other options, and I'm going to let you know what I do. Okay, so the same place that you can buy plastic tablecloths, you can also get paper tablecloths. and these look a lot better. I have 2 of them here that I'm using for Lily's baby shower. And I actually love my dining room table, and my dining room table ends up being like the centerpiece of the party with all the food, and so I actually just use these more as of a runner on my table to kind of get a little bit of pop of color but not cover the entire thing. So for $2 extra, you can get a don't do plastic. You can get a paper one, and it just looks so much better. And like I said, the plastic cheapens the party. So for $2 extra, you can go ahead and get a paper tablecloth. The other option you have for $4 extra, you can get, this is a flannel backed vinyl. So it's a vinyl tablecloth, and underneath it's like a flannel, or I don't know. That's what it says, flannel. But this is washable, so you can easily wipe it down, fold it up, and reuse it going forward. I have a black one, and now I have a white one. And I use these for the tables that we usually set up outside, and they're reusable. So I kind of have neutral colors because I know for parties going forward, I can just reuse them. So there you go. For $4 extra, you can invest in one that you can reuse each party. I mean, it probably would have been okay for me to get a pink one, knowing that future parties of Lily's, I'll probably use pink tablecloths again. So they also have, obviously in every color, you can get like an ivory or cream color, but you can reuse these over and over. So that's why I like the neutral ones, because I can use this for many other parties, not just Lily's birthday parties going forward, and it's not plastic. And then obviously the other option is you can spend $10 to however many dollars to get an actual cloth cotton table cover that you can wash and reuse, and those actually do look a lot nicer. I don't have any. I choose to go these routes. I actually really like the paper ones a lot, and then like I said, I have a couple of these. So that's my number 1 tip, is please do not use plastic table covers. So those are the 4 things I kind of always do with my parties, or try to do, or stay away from. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I put out videos every Thursday. You can subscribe to my channel if you're new. You'll get notifications when my videos are up, and I love you guys. See you later. Bye.